kind of photosynthetic algae. So as a result, whenever we cut off that top layer of kelp to use for the variety of things we just talked about, it only takes on the order of a few months or so before it's grown back and replenished. It's a very renewable resource.
So some of the animals that call home in there, these seem to be mainly predator animals.
Absolutely. In fact, these are the larger predator species that you would find if you went diving off Southern California, off Palos Verdes or off Catalina Island here. But in fact, there's a whole other range of animals that aren't in this exhibit. They're in the Amber Forest exhibit to your right, my left. They include smaller fish like the orange Garibaldi, the California state marine fish. Very hard to miss that one. But there's a good reason we don't have those same fish in here. And that's because after maybe a couple hours, this exhibit would end up looking about how it does now. Because these fish like to eat some of the ones that live in there.
Now we might also be familiar, it looks like there's a little bit of feeding going on at the top for the white sea bass. People might be familiar with that maybe on a plate.
That's right. The white sea bass are the fish that are right above you right now, those long, sort of cigar-shaped, silvery gray fish. And my buddy Becky over there is feeding them. And they're a lot of fun to feed, but a lot of people think they're more fun to eat. The white sea bass is also known as the brown croaker. In fact, its proper name is a brown croaker. But as you can imagine, if I were a restaurant owner, I'd probably choose to call it the white sea bass instead of brown croaker. Looks a little better on the menu, I think.
They don't want you a little choked up, right? So you want to say the white sea bass.
That's right. And the reason it's called the brown croaker, by the way, is because the white sea bass has an organ inside its body called the swim bladder. And it can vibrate that organ just like we can vibrate our vocal cords. So underwater, it actually makes a croaking sound, sort of a type of sound. That's my best brown croaker impersonation.
Pretty good.
But it's a very interesting fish, and in fact, it's sustainable also, because while we do fish for it a lot and eat it, we also replenish the oceans by using fish hatcheries. So it's another way that we can harvest things from the ocean without taking too much.
That's a really good point about those animals. And let's see, floating kind of in the middle, almost by you now, looks like those half moons, and their name gets given away by a spot behind their eye.
That's right. These little scatter feed fish